Well, hello, Stogurt fans, and happy Thanksgiving! Welcome to this week's episode, where this week we are going to be focusing on pumpkin pie. That's right, this week specifically the Dan and Light and Fit Greek 80 calorie, 12 grams of protein pumpkin pie. This is much healthier, I have no doubt, than the gobs of pumpkin pie that we will be eating at Thanksgiving this year. Fun fact, over 50 million pumpkin pies are eaten at Thanksgiving each year in America, which is quite the statistic. And my family is one of them. This year, I will be making a pumpkin pie from scratch. Even got the pie pumpkin, gonna scoop out the insides and gonna do it right from scratch and see how that turns out. But if you don't do that from scratch and you use the canned pumpkin, specifically the Libby's brand, that has been around since 1929. And apparently there's quite the debate that the stuff inside that can is not truly pumpkin, but a squash called a Dickinson. But cultivators of that squash call it a pumpkin. So whatever, man, it all tastes great. But let's see if this yogurt will taste as good. Now, if you flip back through the old Stogurt archives and looked at my old videos, I tried a pumpkin pie before and it was not good. Did not taste like pie. So I am going to try this one and hope. But however, much like this, there's no pumpkin in this yogurt. There's black carrot juice, which is interesting, and there's some cinnamon, so maybe the flavors of those two combinations will make that happen. Now, over the weekend, I was watching Food Network because I do enjoy food and I like watching that channel, and I found out from Bobby Flay that pumpkin itself, if you were, and he's right, to ask a lot of people, like, what do you think pumpkin tastes like? They can't really describe it, and pumpkin itself is really not a very flavorful vegetable or fruit. It's just kind of bland, and what makes up that pumpkin taste is all the spices that are thrown into that, like the cinnamon and the cloves and the nutmeg and all that good stuff. So because this has got cinnamon in it, maybe that'll make it taste like pumpkin pie. So we will see. So as I previously mentioned, this Greek Light and Fit Dannon has 80 calories and 12 grams of protein and only 7 grams of sugar. So this is much healthier than a good old slice of that, which I would honestly rather have that right now. But hey, it's Stogurt time. So let's see. Date is good. I already checked it. And when you open it up, oh boy. Okay, well, it smells like pumpkin, but I need to show you this. There's some, there's some chunks and some gobs of goo. Oh man, that's scary looking. The color is very unappetizing. Very reminiscent of something a cat would yak up. But we're gonna just stir this up. Okay, as we blend it, it looks a little bit smoother. Thank goodness, because that was kind of spooky. Okay, so we've got it all blended, and you can see the cinnamon flecks in it, and you can see it's kind of a pale orange, like a pumpkin pie shade. So here we go. We're going to try some pumpkin pie yogurt. Okay. The aftertaste of the fake sugar is really bad. You do taste a pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice flavor in your mouth, but then you've got that sucralose fake sugar taste, and that is very disheartening, and it takes away from what you want. And if you're expecting to have yummy goodness of pumpkin pie, this is not it. But you know what? It's a good substitute if you are watching your calories, but hey, it's Thanksgiving, and I honestly don't know anyone that really does that on Thanksgiving. So you know what, Stogurt fans? I wish you the best holiday possible, and I hope that you have a great long weekend if you've got that coming up. And I wish you a great week in general. So until then, Stogurt fans, I will see you next week. Bye.